See where mine's popping up there. It's getting ready to go. Yeah, we up. They're running us an ad first. Here we go. We
Okay.
on.
Okay. Let me know when the ad is over. I'm still waiting on it to show on my end.
Yeah, you might have to turn yours down. I'm getting a back. I'm getting a little back feed, JT.
Okay. Let's see if these headphones help at all. Mike, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Has this solved the back feed problem or still there?
No, I don't hear any back feed now.
All right, cool. The ad's over?
Yeah, it's coming back through your the other one you got what's called JT. The one that you looping back. Yeah, you might have to close that window. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now, JT?
Yeah.
Okay, you back up.
Okay, let me know when everything is good.
Okay, you still got two windows up?
Well, I got the pop-up window so I can see you, and then I got YouTube up. You want to close out of YouTube?
Yeah, you got to close out YouTube because YouTube is running delay, and
Okay.
I'm hearing twice.
All right, I'm closed out of YouTube. It's just this Zoom window up on my end now.
Okay, we're ready now.
All right, cool, man. What's up, everybody on YouTube? I'm grateful that Mike has me as his first interview with his new system. So I'm reporting live from Hustle headquarters. Mike is down at the appliance boot camp down there. Can you see me all right, Mike?
Yeah, I see you good.
All right, cool, you guys. So I definitely this is just gonna be testing out some things for both of us. So bear with us. Apologize for any inconvenience. You guys saw that at the beginning of this video, but really just testing out the new software and wanting to talk to you guys and bring you guys this video as well. So Mike, I had a lot of people as I've been running around doing my thing that have been showing newfound interest in what you've been doing with your investment group. And I know we haven't done a lot of talking about it in the past, but I don't know if they saw the old videos or what, but I just want to talk about that a little bit if you don't mind.
Hey, JT.
Yeah.
I think your pop-up, your YouTube window is still up and running. I'm still hearing it. You might have minimized it, but you have to close it out.
Okay. What about now, Mike? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Let's see if a delay come back.
Okay. Because I still it's not YouTube, but I still got Google Chrome up in order to use this window. But this the only tab that's showing.
Yeah, it's still running a little bit delay.
Uh, does it does it not always have like the 6-second delay like Google Hangouts used to have?
Yeah, let me see. Can you let me see now if I mute that. Make sure it's not coming back through.
All right. Because I know how
Okay,
Google.
I think we're good. I wonder if everybody in the, there's not no delay coming back now. I wonder if everybody can hear us on YouTube.
Yeah, if everybody can hear us in the chat, can you let Mike know? Type something in the chat. Let me know what you see on your end, Mike.
Okay, everybody said it was good, loud and clear. So we good. They can hear
Cool.
us. No more delay. Yeah, I just had to mute you out. Okay, we good now.
All right, man.
You might could
Cool.
pull yours back up. I'm muted. I found a way to mute you out.
Okay. Okay. All right. I got that pulled up now. So yeah, Mike, just wanted to rap to you real quick about the interest that people been coming to me with about wanting to know what's going on with the investment group. And I do think what you're doing is very dope because y'all done a lot in a little bit of time, man. I don't know if you realize how dope that is. So just for the benefit of the people that may not know, since I'll be reposting this on my channel later too, is do you mind just telling people how did y'all start? Like how much money, how many people, things of that nature.
Okay, the way we started, I like I said, I had a business partner, two Indian guys that I was running a store with, and every weekend I would see them. They would come to the store, and it'd be a group of them together, and they would go around and they'd come to the store and we'd talk, and I'll show them the books and stuff that we had for the store, and then they'll leave and go to other businesses. And I thought it was cool. I said, man, these guys, it's like 10 of them together. They starting businesses, and they on the weekends they hanging out, making money. And I wanted to do something like that with a group of my friends. So I started talking to my friends, and I started telling them, say, hey man, we gotta step our game up because these Indian guys, man, they buying everything around here, and they starting all these businesses. We need to come together and put our finances together and go out here and compete against them. And it took me probably 6 months to really get everybody on board. And I had a group of guys to show up to go with me and my business partner one weekend to actually go around, look at their business, look at his businesses. And we got to one store. It was a new restaurant, an athletic center, and two or three other things that was doing and building like at a food line shopping center. And he was telling us, showing us all his books, all the money and stuff that they were generating. And he told us, he said, hey, this restaurant y'all's, y'all come together and y'all put y'all restaurant in here. It's y'all's. We'll finance it. And from that moment on, my buddies and I, we decided then that we are going to go into business and learn how to invest like they're investing. And from that point on, we decided to say if everybody who was serious, they was at that meeting, we told them to come that Monday with $100. Everybody bring $100 interest money, and if you brought your $100, then you was in. And from that point on, we started it. And my business partner, he kind of mentored us at the very beginning, showed us how to put it together, showed us, gave us their bylaws, and we took their bylaws. And for like 3 months, we met like twice a week, and all we done was just go through every word of the bylaws until everybody had a sound understanding what the bylaws meant. If we didn't, and we had lawyers. If we didn't know what wording was, we'd call a lawyer and get it straight. And after we finished with the bylaws, we decided then to go find a price that everybody could put in that wouldn't hurt nobody's family. And the amount that we agreed upon was $300 a month. And everybody started putting $300 in a month. And then from there, we are going to start looking for businesses. So everybody then just started looking for businesses, and every week when we meet, everybody will bring in a couple of different businesses they had researched, and ones that will vote on it, and the ones that get the most votes, we'll break out into groups and we'll tell somebody your job. We'll pay for them to maybe go out and go to a seminar, pay for them to get study materials. We will pay for somebody to actually go speak to maybe a friend. Like sometimes a lot of the franchises, they make you have to pay like some earnest money, maybe 500, maybe $1,000 to actually get some more in-depth information about the franchises. We will
Mhm.
pay for that until we figured out what business we want to start, and then from there we just started starting businesses.
Cool, cool, man. So how many men came together with $100 in the beginning to make this happen?
Everybody did. Everybody did. At first, like I said, at first we were supposed to have met with my business partner several times, and every time we were supposed to meet with him, no, I'll be the only one who show up. Nobody else would show up. And I have been talking entrepreneurship for everybody for years and years, and I guess I kind of like probably just random ragged, just talking about entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
And the way I was talking about it, I was talking about it the way I was doing entrepreneurship, where I wasn't in corporate America. But when they met my business partner and they found out that all of them still was in corporate America and they was doing this, building their wealth on the side, that became more, well, a little bit more appealing to them because a lot of them are professionals and they didn't want to leave their corporate jobs. And then for actually see the amount of stuff that they were doing, and for him to open up his actual books so we could see how much money and stuff that they had, and then for him to actually say, "Hey, here go the keys to this restaurant. Y'all get it going." No, we had a choice. We could have took the athletic gym that he was doing with a batting cage, a gymnasium. He had a daycare center. We could have took that. We could have took the restaurant, and also he had a whole block. He had a block. It had a barber shop, two other stores on it, and three houses. He was gonna give us the whole block and say, "Hey, y'all take that block and y'all renovate the other stores. Y'all got the barbershop. Cause it was a black barbershop there." He said, "No, this y'all barbershop. You need to own it." So he said, "Y'all take the barbershop, renovate the stores, and y'all can rent the houses or sell the houses, and we'll finance y'all, but we'll split the money at the end." And so we had a choice of all those things. So it got to the point where we didn't have no excuse. We had to do something. And then we felt
Yeah.
ashamed because we started talking, "Man, how long you been in the United States?" "Oh, I'm second generation." Like, God knows. We haven't done anything here. So it kind of kicked us in the butt and we got going.
Yeah, man. So it was 10 of y'all all came in with $100, so $1,000 investment
Mhm.
to take advantage of this opportunity. And like just so people can put it in perspective now, like what kind of deals are y'all looking at doing now? Because y'all started off with $100, and it's not like you guys can do a whole lot with that. But what are y'all looking at doing now?
Right now, we're doing more of the financial stuff. We want to be more of an investment group. We started off running businesses, but we have figured out then we just don't have the capacity to keep starting businesses. So we decided then we liquidated the businesses we had, and now we're just raising funds, and we're in the process now of actually uh, looking for a big investment. If it's going to be apartment complexes, we want to do apartment complex, or if
What's
we're
the
going
budget, Mike? What's the budget?
to we're looking we're hoping to maybe get to a million, hoping we can get maybe to a million.
Okay.
That's what we're looking at, trying to find something we can do for $1 million. And
Okay.
right now we're like I say, we're doing more financial parts where we actually have people within our community. We're able now, like I say, we have other friends as entrepreneurs and they want to expand their businesses. In the past, they would try to go out to banks, and sometimes it's a little harder for them to get the finances that they need to actually go to the next step. So they can come to us now and get some financing, and we work out good deals for them. And we know these guys personally. We know their businesses, and so now we kind of became their bank. We're doing a lot more lending to hard money loans,
Mhm.
and we're just trying to stack our cash out. So next year, we look to do something major. We're looking to do something major.
Are y'all just dealing with established businesses, or are y'all working with startups too, or
Right now,
like
not startups. Right now, we're doing more factoring, where we know established businesses. They got a track record of receivables coming in, and if they wanted to sell us their receivables a nice percentage. We'll give them cash up front, and we'll take their receivables.
Cool, cool, man. So starting off with $100, now y'all looking at doing $1 million investment. How long did it take? Like, what's the timeline? How long has y'all investment group?
We're not but like 2 years old now. We're like 2 years
Okay,
old, like two
so
years.
so in 2 years, y'all went from like, yo, we got 100 to now like, hey, let's do something for 1 million, man. That's amazing, man. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Um,
it's funny. The first check we wrote for $10,000, you had thought that we had wrote a check for $1 million. We wrote a check for $10,000, and I remember some of the members. They was like, we was like, God, that's the most money I ever wrote a check for in my life at one time. And then like sometimes we're gonna do a deal, and we give one of the members 10,000 cash, and he'd be like, "Man, this is a lot of money. I don't know if I would I would have walked around with 10,000 cash." Till now, when we go to a meeting and we start looking now, and we're like I say, we talking about hopefully maybe getting on something big, maybe $1 million. Where the group don't even think that's any money now. Oh yeah, that ain't no problem. We be able to squeeze that with the finances we got. We be able to squeeze it. So.
Yeah, man. Let's go a little bit deeper with it, then, Mike.
Mhm.
So, starting off with that $100 in the beginning, to be able to go from there to here in 2 years, what was your first investment or one of your early investments that got y'all started to say, okay, this is how we can go from 100 to potentially 1 million one day?
Bubblegum machines. You see the bubblegum machines and stuff we do. We done that. We bought a guy bubblegum machine route. We were gonna do vending. We had a sweet deal. We still have it a little bit, but we had a sweet inside deal that we were gonna be able to put some vending machines in some places, and so we was gonna use those contacts. And then we went into mattress by appointment, where we went and purchased a mattress by appointment franchise. Matter of fact, we just closed that down last month. And from there, we started doing third party loans, lending, being a hard money lender, where we lend those money out to people who are flipping houses. We started loaning money there.
Cool, cool. So how did y'all, and we gonna dive back into some of the stuff that you named,
Mhm.
but just as we go through it, how did y'all overcome trust, or was there ever any trust issues? Like how you said earlier, when somebody gets $10,000 cash or a $10,000 check, and they're responsible for making sure that the business get handled correctly with this, was there ever any trust? Like, man, I hope so and so don't take this check and go missing, or because lots of times I hear people saying, hey, I want to do this, but they worried about somebody gonna take the money and run, or just do something crazy with the money. So how'd y'all deal with overcoming any trust issues?
Uh, a lot of us are well, we are friends. A bunch of us are best friends, but we had like my best friend. He's in Rod. He's my best friend. So with Rod, Rod also has a good relationship with all the other members in the investment group. So with that, I trust Rod judgment, because Rod and I've been kicking it ever since we was in college, and I trust his judgment. And then same thing, other guys who might have been best friends with somebody else that knew somebody else in the group. So we all trust each other. And they all after you sit down and you start talking to the guys and you start meeting every day and stuff, you start to say, "Oh, this is a good group of guys. Everybody's good." And
Oh,
like I say, far as trusting with the money, it's not something where I can just go there and write a check. We have our accounts. It takes two people to actually sign a check. So we have safeguards in place where nobody can just run off with the money or anything, and everybody has access to the account. So if any time with somebody wife or somebody feel like something's not going right, they can pull the books and they can go pull the account anytime and see the money. And we give an account at every meeting. Every meeting we give our financial report, so everybody knows where it's at.
cool, cool, man. So, is that how you would recommend somebody brand new to entrepreneurship, investing with other people to start? Just start with people that are related to you or people that you're really close with. Don't just start with any and every entrepreneur or any and everybody that got some money.
Like if you're saying somebody who's not a seasoned entrepreneur.
Hmm.
you need to be with so at least one or two people who has been an entrepreneur before. And if you don't have that in your group, you might have to find somebody that's like-minded. Now, just because somebody is your friend doesn't necessarily mean that there's somebody you want to be in business with, and not might not be business savvy. But if you're actually like you and I, we really just met,
Mhm.
but you and I both have a common interest in entrepreneurship, and we're trying to go further. So that common factor makes it so that we do trust each other. We trust we trust each other quite a bit.
Mhm.
Not knowing each other with money and this and that, and
Yeah.
no problem. Hey, here go the money there. So it's the same way when you meet up with like-minded people, you'll be able to tell. It's an inner sense that let you know this person is good. And same thing, if you ran into some problem where you think something won't going to be right, your spirit will tell you. We've had talks. Oh man, I know. Let me think about this. What you feel about this? I don't know. You might need to back off on this guy. Like that. So your spirit will let you know.
Yeah, yeah, man. Next common question that people have been hitting me with on my Instagram and stuff is people will say, my friends ain't got no money or my family members ain't got no money. Like, is there any advice you have for those people, or should they just got to go get some new family members and friends?
Everybody said they ain't got no money. Even
Yeah.
a matter of fact, I was at my old business partner house today, Abdul, and
Mm.
he told me that today. I was fixing his refrigerator, and I said, "Man, you still owe me for the last time." Yeah, I ain't got no money right now. That's the first thing he told me. Yeah, I ain't got no money right now. So everybody say they ain't got no money, but nah, people have money. They a lot of times they just don't know where it's going. But everybody have some money, and there's some amount they can put forth towards an investment. So I think everybody has some money because you talk to anybody, they say they don't have any money. But if you were to sit down and they were to write out a budget like you've been telling people and like you've been teaching people, they'll find out they can find 10 or 15% of their monthly income someplace that's going someplace that they just don't know about.
Yeah. Cool. So how do y'all research deals? So y'all came together and like you said, y'all did the bubblegum machine, y'all doing the lending trust, y'all did mattress by appointment. So how did y'all research to say, okay, out of all of the franchises out here, let's do mattress by appointment, or out of all the people who want to get into real estate and flip houses, let's give money to this person over everybody else that's asking for your money. So how do you guys research deals, or just a little advice to anybody that has that question?
And once you start doing entrepreneurship and you start running in the circles, so what happened as we start to look for more business deals come to us. People know we're doing it now, so people come to us a lot of times now. Now a lot of times just the sheer fact of the people we're hanging out with now because we actually are entrepreneurs and we actually are investors that somebody's doing something that we think we could do, and they'll tell us what they're actually doing. And what we'll do then at our next meeting, we'll bring it up and say, "Yo, I met this guy. He has this little slick deal that he's doing where he's say like for instance, like I met you, and I say, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I seen this guy on the internet named JT Hustle. He has this thing with the carrier service. How about we get some vans and start doing some carrier services, or we go buy a tractor trailer and put it on the road, and then from there, know this. We'll say, okay, let's look into it. Hey, can you reach out? They'll tell me who wants to be. We'll ask who wants to be the point on it. Who wants to be the point guy who actually goes and do more research and come back and tell us at the next meeting about it. So with me, I was taking the transportation where we're going to either do tractor trailers or we're going to do the carriers, independent carriers. So from there, I say I'm going to try to see if I can reach out to them. So that's when I reached out to you, and just to get a little bit more in depth of what's going on. And then when I come back and report to everybody, then they decide then if we want to go further with it or if we want to go with another avenue. We always have three or four different business research that we got going on. Like right now, we're looking for buildings. I'm actually looking for a building for the appliance boot camp to move into. They at P1322, our investment group, we actually looking for some building that we can renovate, be it apartment complexes, uh, be it something downtown where we can put a restaurant and maybe put some Airbnbs or something down at the beach. So we're all looking at that, and so right now it's like four of us who's actually just that's our whole thing now, just looking at deals, trying to find deals and trying to find property, and going out talking to all the people who's in charge of the opportunity zones within the areas we're looking at. So we setting up meetings and going out there talking to the people about the opportunity zones, so we get a better understanding of how all this stuff is going to play out.
Cool, cool, man. Mike, something else I want to address, man, is
Hmm.
that since y'all are expanding into bigger deals, what happens, and I hope this never happens, but I think it's good to address for anybody else that wants to put a team together and do this, is what happens if y'all do some $1 million deals, somebody in the group is looking at the account with their wife or whoever, and they say, you know what, we want to take our share of this money and go to Hawaii or move away or just we just want our piece of the pie so we can enjoy it now. So how do y'all keep the group together? Or better yet, a better way to phrase it is, if somebody wants to take their money out and run, how do y'all do that without destroying the group? Meaning that if their money is tied up in the apartment building, do y'all just have to refinance to cash that person out? Or how do you deal with it when somebody wants to get out of the group?
In our operating agreement, we address stuff like that. If somebody have a just have a disinterest in it, don't want to do it anymore, yeah, they can leave depending on where we're at with the group. If it's someplace where, like you say, our money is tied up in a deal or something where we're actually in the process of doing a deal, if we were to cash them out right then and there, it would actually ruin our chances of getting something done. Then they have to wait till we actually are more financial secure to actually give them their money. But yeah, we have ways where you can get out, and then once they get out, their percentage that they did have, it'll go up to the group. We can, if somebody go up to the group where the group can actually decide that, if one person want to buy his share, they can buy his share. If not, we can vote that his shares get dispersed evenly amongst each other, or we'll bring somebody else in if they get the cash to come in for what our investment group would be worth at that time.
Okay. Cool, cool, man. So, next question I have: what are your just you personally? Because I'm
Mhm.
assuming since it's 10 different people, it may be 10 different answers.
Mm.
What's your long term goal? 20 years from now, what do you want to see have happened with P1322?
I want to do exactly like what we're doing now. Right now, when we came into this, we didn't come into it with the fact that we're going to get rich off of it. It wasn't for us to get rich. This was going to be for our kids and grandkids. So that's why when you see P1322, what they actually stand for is Proverbs 13:22, which means a good man leave an inheritance for his children's children. So this is for our kids and grandkids. It's not for us. So what we're doing now, we're actually playing catch up. This right here is just we're in the learning stage. We're going out and we're learning how to do these investments. We're learning how to pull our money together. We're learning how to buy commercial property. We're learning all this stuff. So when our grandkids come, we can actually show them and teach them this stuff. This is stuff that our fathers and grandfathers should have been doing. So now we wouldn't be out here now trying to figure it out. Like right now, we flying blind right now. We've been fortunate enough up until this point to meet mentors that actually took us to the next level. But right now, what they say, we don't we don't overpunted our coverage. So now the mentors that we thought we were going to have to go into this next frame, I guess now we get starting to get a little bit more starting to compete, and they starting to see us maybe coming up in the rearview mirror. So now they're saying, hey, no, y'all good, but hey, now y'all stepping up into our league. So now we're not gonna be so much forthcoming with information and stuff. Now we want y'all to do well, but hey, now it's time to compete. So
Yeah.
now we realized that, and we decided, okay, if they don't want to let us in this time, fine. We might not do a $13 million deal like they're doing right now, but we'll do $1 million deal, and by the time my grandkids and stuff come, we'll be ready to fight. We'll be ready to really do something. But right now, we just sharpening up our weapons and getting everything together. Because, like I say, we just getting started. These guys, their grandfathers and great grandfathers have been doing this, and when they need to go get funding, No, they don't go to the bank. They go back across they go back to India. And in India, they sit down and they meet, and what they need, he bring it back. Unfortunately with us, here we are, we talking about going to do $1 million deal. Wait, none of our parents or grandparents don't have anything to give. So we're doing it all on our own.
Yeah, man. Man, that's fantastic what y'all doing, Mike. Two more questions, then we can jump in the chat. So I'll try to speed it up. How hard has the past 2 years been just from us being in an investment group? Because it sounds great to say 10 black men came together with $100. Fast forward 2 years later, now they about to enter into the realm of doing $1 million deals. But just kind of put that in perspective, like how difficult was it to get here with the learning curve and not having a lot of money in the beginning and everything like that?
Believe it or not, it hasn't been bad, man. It hasn't been bad at all. It's been fun. It's kind of like you and your boys going to shoot ball, something like that. Here you are, you doing business with a group of guys that you enjoy hanging out with. It's fun. It's not something that's hurting nobody's. It's not hurting nobody's pockets, their family and stuff. So it's just a fun thing. Kind of like, honest to God, man, it's been kind of like what I've been doing with you with the YouTube stuff. It ain't been nothing hard. It's just it's just a step at a time. I don't try to get too far ahead of it. Whatever this right here can pay for, I pay for it. If I gotta wait 2 or 3 months, just wait 2 or 3 months. Don't do anything. We don't go out here and try to force anything. And it's just a learning. It's just it's learning something new. It's just every time we take a new step, it's something new that everybody learns, and I don't think it's been hard at all. To me, it hasn't. It's been fun. The conversations and stuff that we have, it's been fun. Like I say, you go from a point where you one time you $10,000 was a lot of money to now when you sit down, you talking about, hey, we're going to try to do $1 million deal. And some people saying, hey, we shooting too low. Some people think we shooting too low. So to get to this point now is really good, really good. And I never, be honest, man, I never thought in 6 years ago that where we're at right now was anything even possible. Anything even possible. Like now we're going to look for property and stuff where you're thinking, okay, if I gotta get property and stuff, I'm gonna have to go get a loan and this and that. Well, now we're going to look for property. We say, hey, we're gonna pay cash. We can pay cash for something, and we can do it. And to have that kind of power, and hopefully, if it is a recession coming, no, we're gonna be good. We good if a recession come. I hope nobody get hurt or nothing in this hurricane or nothing like that. But if this hurricane wreak havoc down there by the beach and stuff, we might be scavengers down there tomorrow, next week, man. I'm not lying. If it make, because there's an opportunity zone already down there, and if they get hit again, stuff is gonna be given away, and we got a pocket full of money. We might be like the carpetbaggers down there next week.
That don't scare you away, Mike. If the storm does come through and destroy that area, and property gets cut in half, y'all not afraid to rebuild it? And
oh Lord, if it got cut in half, oh my God, yeah. I don't want nobody to be hurt, and I don't want nothing bad to happen to nobody. But oh my God, if that got cut in half, oh my God, Jesus Christ, man, if it got cut in half, and where we sitting at, yeah, it would be. It would be a major come up for us. It would be a major come up. But okay. Yeah, no, I'm not afraid to rebuild it. You seen the stuff. If you've seen the houses and stuff that I've done over the last couple of years, you've seen this little office been the last couple of years. Just throwing it up. I'm not afraid to put my hands on it now. Nah, I'm not.
Yeah, man. Last question I have for you, then we can go through the chat. Is earlier we talked about that it is good, if at all possible, to have somebody that's a little bit seasoned to help you, especially in the beginning. If a brand new group was to form, is there any kind of mentorship or consulting that either you personally or P1322 as a whole would be willing to give to help brand new groups, whether it's family members, friends, whoever that wants to come together and try to do something similar to what you guys have been able to do?
Right now, I'm not comfortable with doing it. Maybe somebody else in the group is, because I don't think we've won. I don't think we have any victories yet. We still trying to figure it out. Some people think we got victories. I don't feel like we have victories. I think we're still in the learning process, and I don't think I'm at a. I know I'm not at a point, and I don't feel comfortable enough in trying to give somebody instructions, because we're trying to figure it out. Like I say,
Mhm.
if we lost, that's something we say all the time. Hey, if we lost all the money tomorrow, hey, we learned something, and it's good. But somebody else coming, not supposed to be mentoring them, and they lose all their money. Hey, now they mad. So yeah, nah. Right now, I don't think we have any victories where we can actually go out and actually mentor somebody. Once we get some victories and we actually get something real, we get on as I say, a landing. Right now, we still climbing stairs. Once we get to a point where we get to a landing where we can actually set up some shop someplace and actually have it constantly kicking off cash, and we can point to that and say, hey, we got to that place there, we built that, and now we're going to another level, and I can tell you how to get to that level that we got to. Yeah, I'll be comfortable. But right now, we haven't got built anything to even bring anybody to. We still trying to figure it out.
How big was Mattress by Appointment before you guys liquidated it?
It was okay. Mattress by appointment. It could have been bigger. It could have, if no, it could have been bigger. But like I say, it got to the point where we realized early on, uh, where we realized probably a quarter of the way through it, that we didn't want to be in businesses anymore. We wanted after we got that investor money where you ain't got to do nothing, no, write a check, and then a couple of months later you get money back. We said this is a lot better than going out here toting dirty mattresses out of people's houses. So at that point we knew then, hey, we were going to get out of this and we're going to go true investors. And even the ones that we go now, the buildings that we're going to do, the commercial buildings and stuff, we're not going to run businesses in them, but we'll do like kind of like Abdul and them do. We'll get the buildings and make it a shell. And if you want to come put something in it, you welcome to come put something in it, and we just gonna collect the rent and stuff off of it.
Cool, man, Mike. Well, hey, thank you for giving the game, man. That's all I have for you. Anything in the chat?
Okay, let me take a look. And I want to thank you, man, because like I said, JT is the man who started it all. This right here would not have been possible if it wasn't for JT. I would have never thought. What is it? 6 months ago? Has it been 6 months?
Yeah, when the first one was April. I think the first one was in April. That might have
Yeah,
been April, May, June, July, August. Yep, 6 months.
I would never thought in 6 months that I'll be sitting here on YouTube and doing the interview with JT. The interview with JT started it all, and I'll say the first one I'm gonna do on my channel was gonna be with JT to show my appreciation, because I never thought 6 months ago that I would be here doing a YouTube channel, doing classrooms. Like I say, I'm paying these guys to actually come here learning. Where now we actually have a classroom up and going to the point now where we're gonna actually expand out and actually have a real campus where we can actually really start delivering stuff to people, and we're gonna have a real true online presence. So as you see, we're trying to bring this online stuff together. I'm trying to learn it, and I just want to thank you again, man, for everything you've done, and for allowing me to come on to your channel that time, and for everything you've done showing me about this YouTube stuff.
Man, thank you, man. Thank you. It's no problem, man. I'm all about helping genuine entrepreneurs, man. And you have been like the most genuine person I came across. And there's been a lot of people on YouTube that they just want to get up here and hopefully get some subscribers. But you genuinely have been making content. And I've been seeing you at the live events, giving them 200%, and man, and changing people's lives, man. So I wouldn't have it any other way, man. So I hope this thing lasts, man, for forever. As
Yeah,
far
it
as
is.
appliance boot camp, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. In some form
Yeah.
or another, it is. Can
Yeah.
you see the chat, or you need me to read it off?
Okay, yeah, I got it pulled up now.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up, Kelvin Roberts? What's up, guys? Shout out to D Brown, Mike Reed. Nice graphic on the TV screen. Stack the Flipper. What's up, JT and Mike? What's up, Stack the Flipper? Stephen Padella says hi, Mike.
Hey.
JT, what's up, Stephen? Veracity Cash says greetings, Mike and JT. What's up, Juan? What's up, Juan? Great job at continuously raising the bar. Shout out to Mike and JT. Keep inspiring and uplifting. Mike Reed, okay, they were letting us know the sound is good. Shout out to Miss Ann in the LBC.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Ann? She's always showing in.
Yeah. Lamar Station says can't wait to attend boot camp this weekend. Eric and Lamar from Louisville, home technology, handyman of Louisville. So looking forward to meeting you this weekend as well, man. For anybody that is coming this weekend or coming to any other classes that we have this year, man, look forward to meeting you guys, networking with you guys. If you missed it, we got an online course, and we will be announcing the dates for next year before the end of this year. But if you missed it for this year, you could either take the online course or you can save up your money and wait for the announcement whenever we announce the dates for next year. Excellent interview. Appreciate that, Nicole Noel. What's up, guys? The dynamic duo at it again, bringing good content. Keep up the good work. Let me see. Mike, just wanted to let you know, this is from Veracity Cash. Wanted to let you know that I just received my first warranty call on a dishwasher with warranty company. I hope that I do well. The customer said other techs called, nowhere, no shows.
Yeah, you're gonna learn to a lot of that. No call, no shows. If you go out there and like I tell all the guys that comes to appliance boot camp, is you actually stick with it. If you stick with it, and even if you have to go back a couple of times, if you don't walk away from that customer and you stick with it and get it fixed, even if you, like I said, if you don't fix it the first time, you have to go back two, maybe three times. They'll stay with you because they know that you're going to be somebody who's not going to leave them. They say if he had to come back three times, he came back three times and he fixed it and he got it right. And they'll much rather refer you than somebody that they don't think is going to stick by somebody if they're in a bad jam.
Yeah, I got both courses. You are great, bro. Appreciate that, Lewis Jr.
Yeah, thanks.
For that and checking in. BK from the Rockies was good, fam. Hope everyone is safe out there in the Carolinas. Thank you. Uh, I've been watching the storm tracker. It looks like really the people that are on the coast are going to get hit the worst. So prayers go out to them. But I'm not near the coast, and Mike's not near the coast. But still, appreciate the love, and I hope everybody that is on the course is safe or have already evacuated if they were going to do so. Let me see where we left off. Thanks, JT and Mike. This is history in the making. You guys are putting out excellent content. Appreciate that, Kelvin Roberts. Lewis Jr. says, hey, I'll be willing to go through IT, go through it with you guys. I'm in Nashville, but I've been on JT's channel in months, even got my YouTube channel up and going. Right. So appreciate that, Lewis Jr.
Yeah.
You was about to say something, Mike?
Nah, just reading.
Shout out, salute to Jen, is an alumni as well.
Oh yeah, Jen. I also as y'all might see with me and my I think you can see it. Can you see my little wristband? That's you see those in the videos. I got that from Jen.
Yeah, man. I got mine too. Well, I don't got it on right now, but yeah, man. Jen is writing a book. Really into fitness, man. Like, shout out to Jen, man. Him and his brother came out to Appliance Boot Camp. Two very dope guys. Hey, Mike and JT. Florida in the house. Shout out to Florida. And appreciate the content from William Howard. So appreciate everybody for tuning in. All 30 people that's watching now, smash that like button if you haven't done so already. It's absolutely free. It does help with the analytics on YouTube. It basically tells YouTube that this is a good video. They should show it to more people. So if you don't mind, smash that like button so that this video does get seen a little bit more and recommended, man. This is a very good channel. To my knowledge, it is, if not the biggest, one of the biggest appliance YouTube channels on YouTube. So you guys can research and let me know. But if it's not the biggest, I know he's one of the biggest appliance YouTubers on the platform.
Yeah, one of is probably not for three, but that's good. I like it. And y'all tune in on Monday. I'm gonna have a real special guest on Monday. So Monday, like I said, I wanted JT to be my first interview, but on Monday I'm gonna have a real special good guest.
Cool. Got two more people. Mike, can you make more videos on fixing commercial washers and dryers at laundromats? From Simone B.
Right now, I'm gearing most of the videos towards people who will be coming to appliance boot camp, or people who just starting off in the appliance repair business. And when you go into the commercial business, that's gonna be for advanced technicians. I don't want to actually put videos out there that people who I'm trying to attract, like the beginners, that wouldn't be able to utilize. Once you've been in the business for maybe a year or two, then you can venture out into the commercial stuff. But right now, the stuff I want to put out is gonna be mainly for just for the beginners and people who might be coming through appliance boot camp, showing them the residential stuff. I like to throw in a little bit of the commercial in there, just to pique people interest, just to show them what's the show them what's the scale of this thing. It's not just being in here and going to somebody's house. On the commercial side, it's a whole different other world, and you can double, triple your money on the commercial side. I'm just showing people, hey, it's not just going to somebody's house. It's a lot bigger than that.
Cool, cool. Juan Alvarez says, I'll be at the cell phone repair coming up also. When was the next appliance boot camp? The next one is actually this weekend, but if you haven't already booked your spot for 2019, all the live seats are filled for 2019. The online course is available 24/7, and we will be announcing the dates for 2020 here soon. So just stay tuned for that. So if you want to come to a live event, stay tuned. I'll be making an announcement on my channel, and Mike will make it on his channel as well. So you'll definitely know when the new dates are available for 2020. But for those people that can't wait or would not like to wait, we do got an online course that's available now 24/7 whenever you would like to attend that way. What's up from Greenville, North Carolina? Shout out to Anthony M. Powell. And Drip Sauce says, how to make money during this hurricane. I think they're referring to how you were saying that you hope nobody gets hurt, but how it will be advantageous if the hurricane comes and does some destruction on the coast to property, not people.
Right, and if we still had our mattress company, it would be a good time too. Because, like I said, you hate to see people go through hard times and stuff, but people get flooded out. They gotta have new mattresses. So if we still have our mattress company, if it got flooded out, we'll load up the box truck with mattresses, and we'll go down there. You can move mattresses easy during the flood season when floods and stuff happen.
Cool, cool, man. And for anybody out there that's wondering, man, hey, if Mike could sell his franchise, I would have bought y'all that content. If after it goes through the process that's already established, if it comes back available, I will definitely let you guys know. And if you guys don't jump on it, me and my deal group, or just me by myself, might jump on it, because I saw it firsthand, being right beside Mike's shop, how it was doing. So it was a real business. It wasn't just an idea. It's a people that people were really coming. Trucks really came. It was a legitimate business, and it was something that I didn't even really know anything about until Mike and his investment group were kind enough to let me see, like, this mattress by appointment franchise. So,
Yeah, I think you even helped unload several trucks, didn't you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. We appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, see you in November. The people that pay for the online course feel overlooked. Yep. I made the announcement before Lewis Jr. that people that are online, we are working on a way that if you go through the entire course and you still need some hands-on training, depending on Mike's schedule, Ontario's schedule, and your individual schedule, if you guys need to meet up, they'll work with you on that. So it really just depends on your schedule, their schedule, and it will be available as soon as everything is set up that way. So this is the exact same information. We have had people that went through the online course and are out making money. But if you're saying that you feel overlooked because you don't get the hands-on aspect of it, we are trying to address that and find out a way that, hey, you go through everything and you say, I really don't get schematics. I need to come in and have somebody hands-on teach me about schematics and how to read them, then that will be available for you here soon. So if it's
Yeah,
something,
like I say, like JT said, going into next year, we will be able to address that. Like I said, right now we just don't have the space, because right now when we get people into the live events, they are sold out, And then we always have probably 5, 6, 7 of the alumni always coming back, and just don't have enough room to bring everybody in. Once we get to the new building, then we'll go back and we'll address it. And whatever we do, we'll make it retroactive for the people who have already paid to show our appreciation.
Yeah, yep. And also, you guys, if you are thinking about getting an online course, it doesn't mean that you don't have any access to the instructors. So Mike's contact information, Ontario's contact information, if you choose the cell phone course, these guys are still available to you. They're talking about if you take the online course and need hands-on training, and you, for whatever reason, don't want to take apart your own appliances and put them back together, you want to take apart someone else's in practice, then that's what we're talking about here as well. The whole idea originally with the online course was because people said that, hey, I can't make it in North Carolina, but I want the information when you make the online course. So originally, that's what it was designed for. People who said that they didn't want to come out to a live event and they wanted the information. And it wasn't until we made the online course and put it out there that now it seems like a lot of people are saying, okay, I want to take it online, but I might still have some other questions and want some hands-on training. So again, just bear with us, you guys. And I'm just giving you guys full disclosure on that. So it was originally designed because a lot of people were saying, hey, I can't make it out. It's selling out too fast. Will y'all make an online course so I can take it at home? So that's what we developed it, put it out. And now it's pretty much new for people to be like, you know, I took it online, but I also want hands-on training. So now we're just trying to accommodate this new problem, if you will, as it comes. So it's our first time doing online training and live events and courses. So we're going to get better at it. And we appreciate you guys' feedback, but just want to give you guys full disclosure so you don't think that we're trying to shortchange you. So for people that think like you don't get the same quality of service online, it's the same information. It was designed originally for people who said they didn't want any hands-on training or didn't want to come to North Carolina. And now we're dealing with the people who say, well, I want to take it online and I might still want to come out for some other help. So now we're trying to address that proactively as well.
Yeah, and also too, I right now I still have a hard time trying to figure out emails coming from people from the online or versus people coming from YouTube world and all that. Because right now I getting I just think I get maybe 50, 60 emails every day, just from people who binge watch the videos that we have out there. People who just send me emails because they get the email address off the internet, and then some people who send me emails asking questions they have paid online, and I can't tell who from who right now. So this right here is a learning curve that we're going through. But we're actually getting it together now. I'm actually getting it together now, where I'm having a little better way of verifying people who actually paid online versus the ones that's just general people who's just asking questions. I can't get to everybody questions, but the people who comes online and the people who come to live, I do answer their questions if I can. I know the ones who come live, I got a way of verifying their stuff, but the ones who paying online, I'm finally figuring out a way to verify those guys and being able to answer their questions when they come through.
Yeah, yeah. And I also want to let you guys know too, there is a Facebook group. It's a Facebook group for both of the live events, but Appliance Bootcamp does have a Facebook group. The only people that are in the group are people that took the online course or the people who came to a live event. So if after taking the online course, emailing and talking to Mike and everything else, you still want to get more networking or talk to the more people about it that are like-minded, you can request to join the group. And I'm doing the verification. So I'm going through, scrubbing the list, making sure that there are some questions you got to fill out. So we kind of pre-qualifying people to say, okay, have you took it online? Have you took it live? And instead of just taking people's word for it, like Mike said, we do keep a record of who took it online, who took it live. So we make sure that environment is only people who have taken the training. And if y'all want to network together, if y'all in the same area, maybe you took it online and somebody else took it live, but you guys are in the same city, you can meet each other that way and y'all can collab or do whatever it is you need to do. So the Facebook groups are out there, and it is available to you guys. So yeah, that's all I have, Mike. It's all you now.
Okay.
Mhm.
Uh, Somebody saying we should collab with TMM Appliance guys. Yeah. I'm whatchamacallit. I've been talking to TNM. Right now, he actually redoing his. He's doing a YouTube studio as we speak too, and he whatchamacallit. He had to kind of stop stuff and buckle down for this storm. So we'll see after he gets back up and get his studio fixed. I would love to collaborate and do something with him. But like I say, listen Monday. I'm gonna have a surprise for you on Monday.
Cool,
Okay.
man.
All right. You got anything else, JT?
Nope, that's all I have, man. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow JT Hustlez on Instagram. That's it.
All right. And thank everybody. Like I say, I'm I'm still in awe of where we came in such a short amount of time. Oh, and also, the today's sponsor is going to be Sneed Electrical and Appliance Service. So I know this guy who owned that business, and I'm gonna make sure that he makes a substantial donation for sponsoring this interview that we got going on tonight. And once again, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody who has been with us been with me from the beginning. No, JT does excellent videos, and I'm hoping I can actually get to where he's at one day. But I want to thank everybody for just bearing with me and fighting through the bad videos and still the bad ones I'm doing right now. And eventually, we're gonna get this thing straight, and I'm gonna hopefully be able to give y'all some good content coming out, and with the online and with the live shows that we're doing here. Like I said, I hope I can keep. I am going to keep improving them. I want to thank everybody for actually just sticking with us.
Cool, cool.
All right, that's it.
That's it.
All right, I'm gonna see how we end it. There you go. We done, man.